Marquez Fresh here. You already know. I'm here to show you how I took some simple $8 shoes and how I give them a fresh look. Alright, so here are my shoes. And of course, before I started out, I wanted to test out the paint. It was a paint I've never used before, so I just tried it on. Tried a few different patterns and a few different color sequences. The most important part of any project like this is to prep. Make sure you have any tools you need within reach. Make sure you have your ideas already in your mind, even if it's just going to be kind of freestyle it. And make sure if you want anything to be left untouched, to tape it up. By far, one of the biggest tips I can give you is to prep and tape. If you want it to be left alone, be sure you tape it up. That way it stays clean. Make sure you smooth it out. And yes, I did tape the inside part of the shoe because this paint does get everywhere. I actually had to be careful because I was getting paint where I kind of didn't want to. Parts of the table, parts of my equipment. So just be careful with that. I let it dry per the instructions and then kind of did a touch up just to make sure that I didn't leave any white marks. Left it dry again, and then after that I came back and did some more taping, and then of course taped up this lace that I wanted. Just some old lace that I had around, and sprayed it up, let it dry, and then once it's dry I unwrapped it again and then retaped it and then went back to it. Figuring out how I wanted to tape it did kind of take a while, and just kind of realizing that there was an easier method, and planning did help out a lot. It's always good to take a step back and a moment to think and kind of plan out your next move. The project itself took a couple hours. Most of that was prepping, of course. A lot of it was just drying and then taping and retaping. I did do another pair like this, and the second time it was a lot faster, and I really liked how the lace looked, so I kept the same lace pattern. This is actually a trick I found while watching videos of like painting old lowrider cars. So keep your eyes to the street because those ideas come in anywhere. So here's the final look. This is actually after a few wears. The paint smudged a bit because I did some overspray, but you live and you learn. I liked how they came out, so I'm happy with it.